Peace and love. How you doing? I'm Jean-Viet Neimani. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to talk to you today about your kitchen. Life or death? Is it killing you? Is it helping you? What's going on? Because I know everything that I've seen, this past week has really made me come here and post this video. I mean, our kids, 11 years old, they're looking very much older than they are. A lot of our kids are obese. We got a lot of stuff hanging around the waist, and it's just not healthy. So I just want to show you how I, raise my kids, and they're not perfect. Sometimes, they want Chinese food and they want McDonald's, and I'll do that about once or twice a month. But for the most part, and actually we're gonna cut that out too. But anyway, I just want to tell you some things that I have in the house for them. This is Minute Maid 100% juice. So if you have children, if you have nieces and nephews, spread the word. Little things that you guys can get. If you have a big family, you can go to Costco's and, buy different things in bulk, which is much cheaper, as you know. So this is Minute Maid, and this has about 100% vitamin C. Always read labels and always make sure that it has a lot of vitamin C. Keep the colds away. The next thing that I do not see enough when I visit homes, whether it's a client or a friend, is fresh fruit. This is a pear, as you know. Not a lot of sugar. It's fresh. It's not canned. And it's cheap. Just buy some fruit, stack it up for the week, and you're good. Another thing that you can take along with you is apple slices. Mott's apple slices. This is good for the kids. They're just coming in the house, want a quick snack. They're not grabbing cookies, but instead they're grabbing some apple slices. Put a little peanut butter on there, and they got their protein, they got their carbs in a healthy way, and they're good. And the next thing is Quaker Chewy chocolate chunks. These are my favorite. Don't have a lot of sugar, but then again, you can just grab it and throw it in your bag, and you know it's there. You don't have to rush and run to the store and get a bag of chips or cupcakes. You have this in your bag already, and you can munch on it. It has whole grains in it, some chocolate, as a little dessert, and just, mix it up and, do what you do. It's only 90 calories, so that's a good thing. Also, after a workout, when you're running out of the house, make sure that you have a protein bar. Does it matter which brand? A lot of people ask me which brands you should get. It really doesn't matter as long as it has about 20 grams of protein and up, and watch the sugar content. So always read the back of the labels and always watch the sugar content, and you'll be good. Okay? And another thing that I have in the house is soy silk. This is really good milk. It's lactose free. It's an excellent source of calcium. It has 5 grams of protein, which is not a lot, but every little bit counts, right? And it has a lot of calcium, 30%, vitamin B12, 50%. It has a lot of good vitamins in here that regular milk doesn't have because of the soybeans. So check that out also. The next thing is a raisin nut mix. Cha-cha-cha. As you can see, mine almost gone. Quick snack, you're running in the house or it's late at night, you don't want to make a whole meal. You don't want to grab for some cupcakes or some Entenmann's donuts, which shouldn't be in the house too much anyway. But you can grab some nuts and sprinkle it in your yogurt, and it's a good snack. It's got some peanuts, some sunflower seeds, some raisins, and some cranberries. So that's a good snack also. Next, raw almonds. These are really good. They're high in vitamin E, but they're also a little high in calories, so you might want to watch, and make sure that you're not taking them every single day, but they are good to throw in the blender with your smoothie, and they do have a lot of protein, so that's another good thing. Next, pure and natural granola. I live by this. It's really good. It only has 3 grams of protein, but it only has 6 grams of sugar, which is a great way to keep yourself regular, and you're getting your whole grains. It's a great snack. You can, once again, you can put it on top of your yogurt, in your cereal, your oatmeal, and then you know that you are getting your fiber every single day. So little ways, they add up. They add up, the whole grains in your diet. They help to flush out the cholesterol, and which leads to high blood pressure and diabetes, and you know the semantics of all of that. I don't even need to go into it. That's another episode. But I just want to make sure that you get all of these little treats. And you can also travel with these too. They're very small. You know, you can fit them in your bag. Just throw them in your bag. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Your backpack, whatever it is. Also, cinnamon applesauce. These are really good. You know, if people don't like, I know some people don't like apple slices. They don't like the skin. This is a good way to get a lot of fiber. And you know what they say, an apple a day. This is not an apple, but it comes from the apple, so you're still getting the content that you need. The cinnamon makes it taste good and also sweetens it up just a little bit, so you're still getting a little treat. If you have little kids in the house, yogurt, make sure that they're getting their calcium. They sell them in bulk, and you know, before the summer months, it's really good for them to travel with it. If they don't like milk, this is a good way for them to get their vitamin D and their calcium at the same time. Okay? And this is another thing that I have in the house, which is called agave. This is a low glycemic index sweetener, which has about 16 grams of sugar, but it is much better than white sugar or brown sugar. It has 16 grams of sugar, and you know, it can be used on pancakes, bread, waffles. I use it on my waffles every day, whole grain. And it is very good. It comes from the nectar plant, the agave plant, excuse me. And it's very sweet, so you actually don't need anything else. It's great for coffee. It's great for tea, hot chocolate, you know, anything that you want to sweeten up just a little bit, this is the way to go. I don't have any white flour or white sugar in my house. If I am having company or a dinner party and a recipe calls for brown sugar, I may do it on occasion, but I don't touch it on a regular basis. Okay, that wraps it up for the food. The liquids. What is this? Tell me what it is. Can you guess? Carrot juice. Really, really, really delicious. You're getting your vitamin A, which has a 700%, which is in an 8-ounce glass, and it's not filled up because I took some sips, so I'm not cheating, don't worry. And also, very important, water. You want to make sure that you are getting an adequate supply of water a day. Put it in a pretty glass like this one, which is a wine glass. Yes, I do like wine. That's another story too. But you're psyching the mind out to think that, you know, it's something really, really good. You know, if you ever go to a fine dining restaurant, they give you the water in the prettiest glass, and, you know, you drink the whole thing, versus when you come home, you drink it out of the Poland Spring bottle or a plastic cup. You're like, I don't want any water. You know, you don't drink it. This is really, really the way to go. Cheers to you. So I hope that you remember every single thing that we talked about today. And I hope that you can, you know, treat yourself as well as your family to better choices of healthier foods. Now, I know that you cannot be perfect, but I do know that every little bit counts. And if you don't have it in the house, then the kids can't eat it, right? So if you don't buy it, hey, the kids have no choice. You are the head of household. You make the decisions on what comes in, what goes out. And I guarantee that you will see a change in the waistline. You see a change in your budget because you have more money to spend, you know, on different things. And it never ceases to amaze me that I go to some of my friends' houses, some of my clients as well, and they have a closet full of clothes. You know, they're driving a Range Rover, they have the Benz, they have a rack full of shoes, they have the finest, set of art. They have great entertainment center equipment, meaning stereo, TV, radio, the iPods. You know, their car is decked out with the latest. I mean, the latest in electronics. And, you know, their refrigerators are empty. So I'm trying to understand that one. I still can't really understand that one. But anyway, I say that to say that sometimes we take care of the outer part of our bodies more than we take care of what's internal. And that's not cool. So what you want to make sure that you always do, if you're out buying stuff, you're getting a man, you're getting a pedi, you're at the car wash, you know, Fellas, you're making sure that you're shining. You got your little white gold on, your little bracelet. Ladies, you're making sure your hair is fine, which is cool. You know, you're making sure your nails are done and you got that nice outfit that you're squeezing into. But inside, in here, what do you feel like?